Let me get here. Watch now. Welcome to the stream. We're going to get started here. Yeah, you can go ahead and do a recap. Stream is rolling.
So we should have known that it was going to be a good night, because Oswald started the night by declaring, I can do whatever I want. Wolfrush was still a chimp, because of course he was. He wrapped himself in a bear rug and rolled around in some hay. Recall, we were in a throne room following the untimely demise of a bunch of orcs and a drow, which got Gothak a little excited. So we're
I
searching.
did, for the record, forget that I was role-playing a chimpanzee last week, and I like this story. This is a good story. You guys ever see them at the zoo where they roll around in the hay, wrapping themselves in blankets? It's freaking adorable.
You've interrupted the scribe dragon.
Shame.
He fucked up my roll. Okay, so we killed all these dudes. Got excited because one of them was a drow. He was named Rudolfo, real unfortunate name. And it turns out he was a plains hopping bandit recruiting jerk pants, beholden to some intimidating dragon named Jadra, who, as you will recall, is the entity that the first set of bandits we encountered when we got down here mistook Wolfbrush for being, which makes it even more hilarious that they thought some dragon waltzed into their teeny tiny ass kitchen just all like, give me some of your stew. Because I'm pretty sure she doesn't care. Anyway, they popped out of the Shadowfell into this level of the dungeon. And Jadra was all like, oh, I sense evil, but this is a great opportunity because dragons are sketchy when they're not metallic dragons. At this point, Bladebiter's thinking to herself, oh. So, we cram into a bedroom, and Wolfbrush casts the bubble of no DM fuckery so we can do a short rest. Somehow they're magically no encounters, and we begin exploring to make sure we haven't missed any loot, because let's be real, what are we really after? The shiny shit. We come across a room that's strikingly blue and noticeably cooler, and there are 4 empty torch sconces that somehow, are, despite being empty, are still giving off a bunch of light. And in the center of the room, there's a half wall of stone protecting the edge of a rather deep well. And at the bottom, we can see some liquid reflecting back some of the blue light, and we see condensation gathering on the ceiling and slowly dripping into the well, causing an echo. The barbarians pee in the well. Nobody's shocked. We find a storage room. There's a bunch of food. A discussion ensues about hardtack crackers with the dwarf, because he's a dwarf, saying, clearly we should get drunk and eat the hardtack, and Gothak's like, no. I don't want any of that. Do you see these scars? Hardtack is how I got them. And then the barbarians find a fall store and promptly pee on it. And so the only thing that's left to do is to go back to the end of the throne room where there was a door and prepare ourselves, hopefully, to go through it and find who we suspect is Jadra. So, Gothak opens the door and a, quote, great, dark, and oppressive blackness is present. And he looks out and sees the ceiling of a great big cavern that's made of rock and a bit of the roof that used to be attached to the keep in which we were just standing. And we all stand there for a second thinking this is probably a terrible idea, and naturally we go through the door. So then we're standing in the courtyard that used to accompany the keep. And it's kind of outside, but it's not really outside. And Gothak finds a pile of something or other that looked like bones, which he promptly jumps into and flings them about. And then he goes bounding across the courtyard because he's now excited. And a booming, quote, intimidating yet feminine voice comes from the eastern darkness and says, you have killed my friend Rodolfo. And Wolfbrush plays a duplicity card and replies, no. Rodolfo let us in and said you should just give us all your treasure. The voice comes back, you've killed him, haven't you? This no matter, I'll find another pawn. And then there's a sniffing and says, oh, you have some gold on you. This is good. I like gold. Come on in. Bladebiter's standing in the middle of the courtyard going, oh. And then we see her. And Jadra, it turns out, is a shadow dragon. And for those of you who've been paying attention, Bladebiter is a metallic dragon and has a thing about chromatic dragons of any type. And she's a dragon lord, which means that a chromatic dragon, which also happens to trend evil, must be obliterated. Full stop, non-negotiable. So when the dwarf sees this, and thinks to himself, nope, don't want any, go in the other direction, and turns to run. Bladebiter is just aghast. You've got to be kidding me. You want to kill everything. You're a barbarian. Okay, I guess I'll go stand over there. So, naturally, we're next in combat. Oswald and Wolfbrush are mostly staying behind pillars, but also taking pot shots at her because that's a logical thing to do when you're a little bit on the squish side. Bladebiter steps forward and readies the breath weapon, and is also about as most incredibly pissed as she could possibly be, which makes Gothak a little happy, so he immediately rages and goes running forward like a crazy man, because that's what he'd do. And then Wolfbrush casts his little spell of burning ground under her. She takes off the ground and is flying and takes some wax and some breathing upon the two barbarians after Dre finally is like, okay, fine, I guess I'll go help. So she does a little bit of damage to them, and then she flies right over them, which had to have been really annoying given that they're raging barbarians, and lands right in front of Bladebiter. And thus begins a beating, because Bladebiter hit her with a breath weapon, and then managed to imbue her weapon and land Tempest of Blows, and is doing an exceedingly large amount of damage, while Oswald is adding a little bit with an arrow, and Wolfbrush is wiggling his fingers and running, and Dre is furiously paper cutting at her ankles without a whole lot of success. And eventually she's down to what had to have been a minuscule number of hit points, and Gothak pokes her and kills her. So, Kriv, having learned the language of his companions, flies over and pees on her. And Bladebiter settles down to extract bits because she's a chromatic dragon, and this is what we do. She collects scale, gives Gothak a tooth from the black mouth of the now dead dragon. And we search her hoard, and we find an awful lot of shinies. There was cash, there was a bronze crown, which promptly went on Gothak's head, a large tapestry, a carved elephant, which was given to Wolfbrush, an ornate longbow, which Oswald now has, an exotic wand, which Wolfbrush needed for reasons yet to be determined, an ivory statuette, and a vial of some kind of fancy oil. We collected everything, and we go back through the keepless door and back into the throne room. And at this point, we're like, okay, there's nothing else down here. Let's go back upstairs and get back on our way. But naturally, we're part of the way up and we hear voices coming. Seems like a returning raiding party. Jolly good. So we'll kill them too. Silly bandits. And eventually there's a bear, just very suddenly. It takes Dre a little while to realize that this is going on. Which is a bit impressive considering that Wolfbrush was growling out bear roll, bear bite, and bear claw as he's exceedingly overbearing to the bandits. And Dre, realizing suddenly, like the rest of us, that there's a bear in the room, yells, "Very good!" Wolfbrush sends several of them to their forebears, and we pause after the killing to get our bearings. They had a little bit of cash too, and a barrel stock and a trident, and some miscellaneous other things, including a bag of holding, which is always nice, and some blue lipstick. I'm going to choose not to ask questions. So, we got back to the top of the stairs. That's where we are currently. We need to figure out who's taking the loot, what we're doing with the blue lipstick, and then get on our way. We have already taken 2 short rests for this day. The end.
All right. All right. Yeah. So you guys is 11th day down here. It's 8 p.m. You've taken 2 short rests for the day. You get out of the tower, and let me get the map here. Which map were you on? Let me open up one of your sheets.
I believe we were still on the quote unidentified map with the spiral stairwells.
Yep.
The same one that the throne room's on.
Yep.
Yep.
And you killed all them guys. You get the loot from there? Or is that something you still have to do?
I think we looted them. Because that's where the blue lipstick came from.
Okay. So you guys are going to go back up into the caves from whence you came, right?
It's the idea, I believe.
The Restless Spirits. And that's this map. And let me put you guys on that map. I'm going to close that. Drag you all over here. And push it. Did you get the map?
Yes.
Alright, and you guys have already talked to the ghost lying scream that was northeast.
Ooh, this is where Barbarian Friend is.
Yeah. And I think you already got the parcels from here, right?
I think so.
We have their backpacks. That's correct.
You got the adamantine key and a folding boat. Let me check the inventory.
Boat.
I don't recall
Boat.
a floating boat. And also, I demand explanation of physics.
Yeah, we have a wooden box that's special. A special wooden box.
Yep, you got a folding boat in there.
A folding boat. Okay.
I didn't know that this was inspired by a Square Enix Final Fantasy game. Okay.
Adamantine M. Yeah, you got that parcel. From the Bard. The Barbarian parcel. B.
Bracers. They were
Bracers.
fancy bracers, which
Yep.
you lead me to believe are not special at all other than being fancy.
You got his. That's the Barbarian. You got the Bard. And the Wizard. Those were the three, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you got all their loots. And you remember the story that the wizard told you, right?
We're getting revenge on their behalf.
Right.
Why are there blue brackets around Oswald?
Oh, that's the new extension.
Special.
So it's his turn on the
Combat
combat
tracker?
tracker. When it's your turn on the combat tracker, you'll have those.
Ah.
And there's new targeting stuff too, so
Some more stuff I can screw up. Got it.
yeah, it's part of the new extension. The I forget what it's called. So I guess you're done with this map.
Yes. As
So
far as
Apparently,
I
we're
can
just
tell.
passing through.
let me put you back on the main one then.
Recap. The buggers we're looking for are a paladin, a cleric, and a rogue, formerly of the Triumphant Trust, who murdered those three dudes. And because they had a small blue thingamabob that'll turn into a fortress, we were thinking the fortress might be a good place to go looking.
But can we take Skullfriend?
No, he said you can't have his head.
Only while he's in possession of it. Once the ghost passes on, then you can take the empty skull. Which may not be as much fun, but at least you'll have a skull.
I mean,
They're
if we're
both him.
But if we're going that far, he may as well just take all the skulls and mount them on his armor for giggles.
That was going to be my next suggestion.
It's like those breweries that have a mug club, but I just carry my mugs with me. And their skulls.
All right, you should have the original map back.
Thank you.
You guys already met the Greech, right? Greech the
Again?
Goblin?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We got him out of the spider pile.
Alright. So you're back in that spider room.
Anybody else's game freaking out real hard?
Mm.
Okay.
Walking down these twisty-turny passages is somewhat difficult these days.
Yeah, mine's. I've got a
Unnecessary
shitload of
complications.
lag.
I just now got the lag.
Yeah, oh, it's bad.
Yeah, mine's lagging too. What the hell?
So we didn't find the people that we needed to kill? To
No,
kill the people?
not yet.
So we're going to have to go back there.
No, they're not there. They're elsewhere on this level.
Well, we're going to have to go back there and tell the ghost that we killed him.
Or we could just
Eventually.
bring the head with us.
Bring
I
the
mean-
dead people?
But remember, Dre's whole shtick was he had this existential crisis when he realized that the dead guy on the ground was also the dead guy floating above the water.
Yes.
Oh.
And he was like, so if that's you and you're trapped here, if I take your skull and put it on my shoulder, maybe I can show you everything without you having to leave.
I can show you
Oh,
the
no.
world.
No! Oh, I blame myself.
That was pretty good, folks. Yeah. Great. High
Blood
production
and
value.
guts and shiny things.
Why am I token locked?
Here on everything.
I'm token locked.
Yeah, I locked them because Rain was getting way ahead of you guys.
Waybiter has stopped walking and will stand still until you catch up.
I don't know how much of this map we've explored. I totally forget it.
Yeah, I don't remember
I
this
don't
one
think
either.
we've gone to the northwest as we come around this next corner.
I don't think we've gone northwest, and I don't think we've gone south.
So how are we supposed to catch up with her if our tokens are locked?
Mayhap, yeah, unlock them and let them catch up, or let me go back to them.
They're unlocked.
Where did we come from?
Here we go.
You guys have been... Here, let me... Oh, this map
I think
is
you disappoint
lagging.
me.
You guys have been up to the northwest. You went through there. That was the... So if you just take your tokens and go up to the northwest.
To the south around this corner.
Oh yeah. Okay, up there. Those are the creepy dwarf beds. Okay, so we actually
Right.
need to go south here.
I don't remember. Was this a night that I missed?
No.
You haven't missed any
No
nights
more
in a
than
while.
any other night.
Well played.
Yeah, so we need to go south right here.
Yeah, hold on right
The
there.
Who is
lag.
drag?
Before you go
Something.
down that hallway.
Something there.
Where's Gothak?
I'm coming.
Phrasing.
Oh my god, this lag is
Already
killing me.
peaked, but I expected to hear roll for initiative, so I backed up.
Right.
I might have to reboot this game.
I thought you didn't host it anymore in this version.
No, you're connected through the cloud, but there might be something from my computer to the cloud. Because it is super lagged. Let me lock them tokens. Alright, Gothic.
I mean, moving on this map is always a little cumbersome, but I don't see anything a whole lot more worse than normal.
I see a drow. It must die.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
As you start traveling down that hallway, um, thick cobwebs stretch. I gotta push the talk button. As you start traveling down that hallway, thick cobwebs stretch between the walls and form a canopy across the ceiling from which hundreds of tiny spiders dangle on silken threads.
Kill it with fire?
Um, two large bundles of spider silk flank the entry door. The spider silk bundles are sticky but easily torn apart to reveal two stout statues of dwarves, one bearing a pickaxe and the other a chisel and hammer. I'm too far
Spiders.
down here. What the hell? That. Welcoming committee. And there's 4 Quagroths guard the entryway, along with a male drow named Ilnor Talina, who's come to
You don't have.
investigate what's going on.
You,
Sarina.
Welcoming
I don't know. I
committee.
know that.
Out of 4 names are not completely ridiculous, but one of them is really bad.
Blonde lip hair, lame gaffow, noticeable statuesque,
Noticeable statuesque is the one that bothers me.
spiky jawline beard. So the drow tells you to halt and come no further. Do not enter. Return from where you came.
Like we're gonna
Gothak just
listen to a
screams out,
drow.
"Fuck you."
Then you shall die.
Dre's dying laughing in the back. You have no idea what you're fucking with.
Right. This is
Gothak,
not.
fuck you! God, I better roll good. I want this.
well, the dragon can't roll, so you know.
Alright, let me reset this to 0. Let me roll the NPCs.
Why am I not able to? You pushing it?
Yeah, I pushed it.
No, I think he means he keeps pushing the button, but nothing is happening.
Who's that, Dre?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, where are you at?
He's
Craig?
not on the combat tracker.
Yeah, why aren't you on the combat tracker? What'd you do?
Explains why his
I
button
don't
ain't
know.
working.
Why would asking Dre what he did is like asking a man in a mask who he is. It's kind of fruitless.
Alright, let me delete your token.
Unless
Bye.
he's Toucan Sam.
Put you, Dre, put you on the combat tracker. Maybe. Okay. Try to roll your initiative now.
What'd they do to
from the main
Toucan
page.
Sam? That's not my Toucan Sam. Actually, it looks kind of dope.
Blue circle of death. Alright. Can you roll initiative on from your main tab now?
Okay. So there's that.
Aha, you rolled a
Roll,
7.
dude.
Alright, so blonde hair lip is up first, huh?
No, blonde lip hair. It's totally different.
Hair lip, yeah, blonde hair lip.
Could be a hair lip too.
Quaggoth. What do they look like? Image.
They're puppies.
Yeah,
They're lizard puppies.
Yeah, pretty looking things.
I'll want it.
I shall call it my squishy.
He is going to charge. Actually, put Gothic in a square.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
Target rich
And
environment.
Attack Gothic. Claw attack.
Singularly the worst decision it has ever made.
And he's going to miss. Claw at him again. And he's going to... Oh, you see the new dice effect for a fumble?
Good.
And he's going to fumble and miss. Lame Guffaw. He's going to come charging up.
Gothak is laughing.
And he's going to attack Gothic as well.
Gothak is laughing and screaming, haha, you can't fuck.
Oh, that's a hit. And then Spiky Jawline Beard. Man, they all rolled some good initiative. He's going to do the same thing. Take a couple claw attacks at Gothic. And that's a miss. Kriv.
Nah.
Nah, son.
Wolf Rush.
Wolf Rush looks ahead and casts the cantripy thing at some stuff. And it's really dragging as I'm trying to bring this onto the board.
You want me to try to reboot this thing?
I'm trying to make, for Starburst, it's a circly thing, and I'm grabbing it, but it's a 5, yeah. But basically I do a 5-foot circly thing. I'm gonna try it again. Nope, it didn't work. So, the back, yeah, I'm just gonna drag the effect on the 2 back ones just to see if it works. So, these guys. And that was the damage roll. Alright. Yeah. Oh no, you just take. Alright. There we go. They both failed. So yeah, that damage is right. So one gets 10, the other one gets 9. There was a starburst that cast right behind him.
Which one got 10?
The one on the left. Blonde lip hair. Alright, sweet. I'm all set.
Oswald.
The target doesn't actually mark the target. It just doesn't.
Well, when you
I see.
I see yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Target has yellow triangles on it.
Saying the line on the. No, there it is. The line on the combat tracker doesn't show target. No, I'm just saying use is not only thing on me that I'm targeting that thing. We'll also say, forget it.
It's showing that you're targeting, at least for me.
Yes, it's target. Bob one lane to battle.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go killing again.
Killing.
I can't pass move. Is that showing us super slow for anyone else?
Yes.
Yep. Concerned about the porcupine's need to catwalk up to his enemies.
I start my stuff on the catwalk.
So well played.
Yay, damage! Woo!
Gothic.
Alright, so. Can we guess what's gonna happen? Rage!
He did. That dragon was fixing to eat him.
that one was who you were gonna pick.
Oh, I'm just not looking.
Yeah, he's
Oh, I've seen that one. That's a good one.
I know. That's what I thought of when I saw the one tier.
There's a whole subreddit for like inappropriate Bert and Ernie strips, and they're hilarious. It's called Bert strips.
Fantastic.
He might be doing math. Is anybody else here math?
I am.
Don't do math. It's bad for you.
It is bad for you. Look at the Japanese. They love math, and they stopped having babies.
All right. He's
With our
attempting.
turn.
You can see him in the back. He's attempting to cast something. This is out.
Fizzling?
Applause.
I need from you, DM, to remove the imbued weapon, please.
Actually, if you turn it off, I just where it says invisible all, on and off, it'll take it off and leave it on. It'll turn it on.
Allowed to stand on the mortal remains of that Quaggoth.
Yes, that's good. You can stand in.
That would be too many actions.
Combat tracker.
It really is.
What is happening?
On there.
Oh, Brush, what are you doing?
Did you enter the Matrix accidentally on your character sheets?
he's sitting across from me with a whiskey glass in one hand and the other hand in the air looking really terrified. He's not doing it.
It looks like he's targeting the entire dungeon.
The entire universe is targeted.
Okay, so Wolf Rush, at the top of your map, there should be a like a flag and hit one button to target it.
What is going on?
Just hit the clear targets button.
Okay.
Yeah.
He did.
That was
Never drink and hack. Never drink and hack.
the best part is that he wasn't even touching his computer. He was rolled back about 2 or 3 feet, so like he wasn't even near it. And now he's twitching a lot and hugging himself. Yeah, that seems like a Wolf Rush thing.
This is what the friends call glorious.
Okay, so I can't move that. Wait. Can I move and stand on that and still execute an action?
You can stand on top of it.
That's fine. That just makes me bigger than I already am, right? Sure.
Or
he
you could be
says.
straddling
No.
Kick.
Nah, I'm pretty sure I'm using its head as a foot.
Kick.
And now I'm gonna hit this other thing. I gotta move first though.
Hey, Squish.
Pushy.
Yeah, so quiet. I was like waiting to see.
We're in the middle of figuring shit out. You missed the glory hole shenanigans a moment ago.
I was like, well, nobody's talking, so maybe I won't be jumping in the middle of something if I jump in to say hi.
What's up, Squishy?
How you guys all doing?
Okay.
Now, yeah.
Am I gonna move? Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I need to be moved so that I don't incur a penalty when I beat on this thing. That's all.
Also phrasing.
Spell to cast.
Oh, you're fizzle?
I have these memes that I want to post, but they're just a little too dark.
You can send them to us on our private chat.
I know.
2 weeks in a row. We're back to this horse shit.
Root is, he's gonna take a turn.
What?
Yep.
I thought it was a she.
Bag.
So Root, scrambles out of me bag. Root scrambles out of me
Way
bag.
back down the dragon blood.
He's
Yeah,
got it.
he's
He's got it.
Root scrambles out of me bag, clutching 2 greater healing potions. And he waddles up to Gothak.
Is this like the opposite of those suicide grunts from Halo?
As he pours a
Thank you,
healing
somebody.
potion down Gothic's gullet. A greater healing potion. You're being force-fed healing from a plant, yo.
Okay, so
One
'cause I
healing
was
potion from
imagining,
each.
I was
Root-
imagining
Root
baby
is-
Groot.
No, it is. It's his
Root.
it's his marijuana plant version of Groot.
Okay, it is absolutely marijuana.
Take
It-
off
Yeah.
greater healings. Potions
Yep.
from your inventory. Do you have the coating on your?
I don't.
Hold on, I've got the coding.
Yeah,
I can just use the
fire it,
coding
yeah.
and just not remove one of mine.
Yeah, just target yourself.
Okay.
Roll.
Yeah. And then he runs back and dives into my pack. Biddly doop! That's the noise he makes when he dives. He's a
Wobbles
magic
back.
plant. Yeah. He's wearing his pot like a loincloth.
You left a
It's
little
pot
dirt.
wearing a pot! Oh!
You left a little dirt trail too.
Better than a snail.
Exactly what I was going for.
Ah, I knew it.
Why are we like this?
Because I was a bad person before I joined the military, and the military just made me better. I mean, worse. Depends on
So,
how you feel.
Optimized you.
And I would just go so far as to say that it's better than the treasure trail. And moving on.
Depends
Yeah,
on
right.
the treasure trail. Like, come on, there's different opinions on that.
And on that note,
How dare you leave?
you miss all the D&D fun, Squishies.
Squish, this is every week. Every week.
This whole time.
Actually.
I miss you guys. But I do. I just want to jump on and say hi. I gotta go help the hubby with the kiddos' TV stuff. So
Okay, remember that Scuzzer records these, though. You can, I mean, they're kind of long and they're not necessarily always fun in all the individual parts because we don't edit them, but you can always check out stuff.
oh, where's Bud at?
YouTube channel.
I'm gonna need to find a link to the YouTube channel because I'm not aware of
Scuzz,
the
just put the
YouTube
link
channel.
like in the guild general and just let people know if they want to watch, like the whole group.
Yes.
There's a lot of people that don't know us anymore.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll drop that in there.
We should probably.
That's
I think
amazing.
you have
It's
a
a
channel, right?
WMLGOHN on YouTube. So this
I will check
Fogworth
that out.
missed the first one, hit the second one. That one's a good. I forgot I got the skip dip. Extension. And this one. Same. Give God love. This.
Wolfrush walks up behind Gothic. Asks, "Can I touch you?"
Please. Gothic needs fuck.
Can I touch you?
And please. Yes.
Silence his assent. I'm gonna touch him.
He is responding to you. Can you not hear?
He's talking?
Yeah.
Where's he talking?
You're just going into a quick.
So that's a yes?
He said yes.
I heard yes. So he gets 2d8 plus 4 healing. Because I'm casting Cure Wounds, which is a touch spell, at level 2. So he gets this from the first one. That. I'm just gonna roll 8. He gets an extra 8. So he gets 16 healing. So drop a 16 on him, please. Well, yeah, so drop another 8 on him, yo. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all look all perky now.
Just cold.
I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Next time when you want to do that, if you just hit the heal button, just drag it, and then right click and get another D8 on it. Drop it in.
Oh, you can do that?
Yep.
Okay, I didn't do that.
Yeah, just click it, hold it, click it, and drop it.
Pop it, spin it.
You beat me to it! I was just about to say that!
Rub it down. Oswald.
Moving forward, please.
20.
I believe we just had a replay of the greatest hits from the 2000s crunk rap. That's where we went with that.
Do you ever go back and like look at the Now This Is Music volumes from like 2 decades ago and be like, wow, what is this? And they're still releasing those CDs. And did you know they still sell CDs?
Yeah, I don't think I own anything that can. Wait, no, I think I have a DVD player somewhere.
I mean, Xbox can, and I have an external optical drive for when I'm fixing shit.
So what are you shooting at there?
I'm shooting Mage.
You're going to be at a negative 5. You got a bunch of people you.
But he's on the roof, isn't he?
What's that?
How
Ceiling?
tall is the ceiling?
But you weren't up on it.
He's always on the ceiling.
I can still move. Only move 20, move me up 10 feet. Should do it.
Yeah. And then he can shoot right between Gothak and me and have none problems.
I'm 10 feet off the floor, I'm over you.
Only you sounded very much like a
Feelings work. You're not. Never mind.
Dre. Of all the things to break Dre, that was it.
It's always the math. The math always breaks Dre.
I'm sorry. I always break character for me.
And in my head, he has these little flashes of dwarven genius.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, accepted.
In trouble with my player's focus. Oh, there it is. It has something else targeted. I thought I took it off.
It did.
Yeah, I'm not targeting the mage. I'm targeting the lame Guffaw.
Yeah, you were targeting the wrong.
Oh, and he's already dead, so...
No, I definitely targeted the mage. thinking something, trying to fix my player's focus. I'm done.
And I remember it had the arrows around it. So someone else must have taken it off. We hit,
The ball is underneath Blade Fighter, so I can't.
He's pretty very dead.
Missed it.
So my 12 was not good enough.
No, that was a miss.
Try again.
Hold on a second.
I rolled with disadvantage because I was too close to the target too.
Attack roll, longbow, +2. 20. That was a hit. Attack. Okay. So, attack again.
I'm still attacking the target on you can do it. I don't know how to get it off.
Up on the top, just clear all the targets and retarget the ground.
Up.
Retarget, there you go. That's a hit.
Oh. Can't really shimmy past.
Difficult terrain, but you can do it.
Yeah, it can be done.
Shit it past the difficult terrain and open up a hole for me so I can go fuck up the drow.
Go under Gothak, like you
Those three
enjoy.
are still alive, you can't move those spaces.
So, like, I can occupy the same square as Gothic.
Temporarily, and then come back.
Yes. Squeeze and talk
Just dip your head under my coin purse and keep going.
to you. And because you're a dwarf, I won't give you the -2 or I won't give you disadvantage.
Things getting wasted as I go by.
I told you to go under my coin purse.
Just make it cool when I go by.
I'm afraid you're gonna do like the kid thing where you jump up to slap the top of the door frame.
Short. Wait, is he?
Wait, what the?
You did, what? Why is everybody going back to targeting that quagga? These things make no sense.
No, that's not.
Yeah, this seems like a...
I think it should be half that.
Kill the dead one again too.
And that's one of Dre's greatest damage rolls ever.
I know.
Clear your targets. I don't know why he gave you that when he rolled a hit. Or did you roll a critical?
Going is alive at the moment. All three of these are still showing alive. Green or yellow. So I've got one healthy, two wounded. Oh, okay, I'll do it.
Standing on it.
Let's see, like a...
The 3 in a row there.
Yeah, I targeted the middle one, blonde lip hair. Well, I just clicked the untarget after you told me to do it.
Target him.
Oh, did I have two targeted? Is that why I rolled? Should I just do it again?
This is critical on damage.
I know, that's why. Ship will go. That's a hit.
What? Oh, yeah.
For posterity, I am targeting blonde lip hair, the one in the middle, just in case any shiny attack.
Got his target surrounded. That's a hit.
So now I know it's going to invoke attacks of opportunity, but I'm going to run through the drow. Gothic runs up to the drow, spits in his face, and says, "Here comes the fuck."
That's awesome.
It's kind of funny because of how slow it was moving on my map. Because
Oh, it's moving for me too.
Because like, here comes the fuck is more dramatic in slow motion, just like everything else.
I'm begging the Scribe Dragon transcribe
Oh,
that exactly like that.
We actually discussed this like during like another gaming night where my new gimmick for Gothic is he only semi understands the word fuck, so he uses it for everything.
Alright.
Oh, that was last week, yeah.
Let me read this to you.
But it's not untargeting blonde lip hair regardless of what I think.
That kills Aquagus, then runs at the drow in a fit of Gothakian fuck rage, spits in his face and growls, "Here comes the fuck."
Oh, there it is.
That's what Scribe Dragon wrote.
So if you hit him, don't roll damage.
Okay, now why are you denying roll damage?
Yep.
God damn.
You done?
A lot of lag. Press the button and the button doesn't do anything. I mean, it finally passed, but that's why there's some fuckery going on. Oh, that bat is so cute. I want it. swear to God, I'm gonna get a fruit bat.
There's this book series that I read that one of the main characters walks around with a fruit bat.
I need that book series.
Fruit bats are huge.
They are. They are sky puppies. I'm actually putting up some bat houses in my back to try to attract some of the Mexican red-tail bats here for bug control on the little... It's not really a green belt, but I've got there's a strip of brush behind my house.
What the fuck? Didn't you kill him? No, you should have killed him.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Poisonous yellow green ball
How does targeting like that?
They're immune to poison. They don't care at all. And that was his action. And that's going to be range. You'd have to do the saving throw.
You know,
Anything for root?
No, man. He's staying out of the weird green smoke.
Alright. You don't like green smoke.
Just the purple.
Oh, I told some of the guys last night, but Jaleel White, the guy that played Herbal, has his own cannabis company called Purple Herbal.
I saw that.
Wow.
green clouds either.
Wolf brush.
Wolf Brush. So because it's heavily obscuring, right? He can't see shit inside that fog, right?
Let me check.
Should be used to that though.
I don't think so. I don't think he can see shit. So he, kinda knowing how fog. Yeah. Wolf Brush is like not having any of this bullshit. And he is backing the fuck up. Cause fuck that fog. And yeah, I can't do shit. I've got no fog clearing or anything on my end. So
Was a tactical retreat.
let's see if I can do any actions. I don't know. Like I don't have any shape shifting that's immune to poison, or this is the puzzle right here. Scroll of. I'm seeing if I have any scrolls or something that moves fog, but it's not looking good.
Looking for something with wind.
Yeah, sure am. But I'm not finding anything. So I'm gonna ready an attack if I see anything through the fog. Like, yeah. Yep. I'm gonna hit that ready attack button once I find it.
I'm going to assume that this fog goes floor to ceiling, right?
20-foot sphere.
I'm going to back up out of the cloud as well. Am I going to roll a saving throw?
No, your token has to be more than 50%.
I'm backing up and stop doing the same thing. I'll ready attack on any hostile that shows up.
Alright. That's your turn. Dre, you are inside, so save throw.
Not if I didn't think we started for that.
Instructions takes double click for that. Stone control.
You succeeded, so you take
Alright, so question on environmental physics going on here.
Stand
There's the
back.
next 10 minutes.
Alright, so this is fog, right?
Yep.
I'm short, right? Aren't I the party equivalent of fog lights then? I should be able to see down low to the ground.
Fog lights.
He said it was sphere.
Yeah. Also, the vapors of
There's
this
an-
are
there's an
heavier
open
than
space
air.
down near to the mage.
Okay, then
He can't see that.
He
Move
saw
my
it before
question.
the fog came up. He knows where the mage is. I assume he can hit it even if he was still in the fog.
Blinded. Yeah. Inside the blinding condition. So this way could be
what if I do a thing that they teach you in school where you're supposed to stop, drop, and roll and get low under smoke? What if I just roll around like a spiky
the fog
bowling ball?
stinks.
Vents are 1 to 4.
Right.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, it's not good.
Poisonous.
Yeah, but we're in a pretty constrained area. If he just heads in that direction, he just answers way there eventually, right?
Run blindly while screaming. That's not out of the ordinary anyway.
No, let's start.
Do you have something pointy instead of slashy? Because you could just like point it forward and then run.
He's pointy.
Yeah, but I mean, that's goddamn, that's true.
Just lower your head and run.
Okay, can I do that? Or is that against DM fuckery?
Do what you want.
That's a dangerous path to go down.
tell you what you have to
I
do
don't
to do it.
trust him anymore. Don't do that.
Can I run in a straight line towards Gothak because we have our fuckery bonding? We can sense each other.
Can you? It has to be like.
What? He's my little Goliath. We have a bond.
Okay. So you're gonna run that way. I'll tell you what.
Well, just no.
Alright, look, I got one more thing in my bag of tricks that I'm gonna try here if he doesn't let me get away with this. The stupidity's not over, boys.
Yay.
Never is. What? What is this?
I don't even know what's happening, but I'm so happy.
I'm not.
I don't know why.
Okay,
I love what's happening so much.
Here's what happens.
What the fuck am I doing acrobatics?
Oh no. Damn, I still have everybody. I had everybody
Yeah!
selected.
What the fuck? What fuck is going on?
Oh, let's see how I'm
I don't
doing
get
that.
acrobatics.
I'm looking, you guys can go ahead and push the button. I'm looking for Graves.
Yeah!
Yeah, dude, I was so excited that I had to press acrobatics. I thought I was gonna have to like have a last minute instinct to get the fuck out of his way or something.
That's
I
exactly
thought
what I
the
was
same
hoping
thing. I
for.
started to dodge and he charged down.
Like, is there fucking speed in this weed?
So the Dre roll. Gothic. Where's Dre? Push the button, Dre.
I have no button.
Oh, you got everybody.
You wanted to have a button, didn't you?
That didn't
Oh
have
my
a button.
god. Because I selected him and it deselected him. That's what
Minus 3 points.
now
Hey! Fuck.
I didn't make it hidden so you can see the fish. So this is what happened.
Yeah. All that was so anticlimactic.
You
20 in
start
acrobatics.
running, and when you reach this dead body, you're gonna trip over.
Can he at least roll a little afterwards?
And you're gonna go here. So you're gonna go here.
At least
Like-
so he doesn't trip over.
I mean, like given dwarven center of gravity, I feel like he'd roll a little.
He slipped into blood, and he's gonna end up there prone. 20 feet.
I'm curious,
Traces.
I'm curious to see what happens next.
Oh, wait a minute. I have a javelin. Can't I use that as like a blind stick thing that they like swish across the sidewalk?
Well, you knew it was there, but you slipped. So I'm getting some. There we go.
Up on the wall would be even easier.
Nice.
My dog is concerned with everything laughing.
So Dre is lying there prone. And that took you 5, 10, 20, 25 feet to get there. You can ready a dodge action, maybe? Or you could attack one of those fog rats while you're prone. That gives you disadvantage.
Did you call the Quagwath a fog rats?
Fog rat, that's what I call it. Fog rats are good. Since they're immune.
Can I just do like an Autobots roll out and then just keep rolling around in a spiky bowling ball?
I'm so looking forward to my turn. It's been so long.
I'll give you 5 more feet of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll give you 10 more feet of movement. roll. If you roll out of those attack, you get an attack of opportunity.
So I can attacking him when I'm prone is disadvantage, right?
Yeah, you get blinded.
That's really good. Good move, dude.
Fuck it. Fire everything! Do I have to select some disadvantage, or is it automatic?
Select disadvantage at the bottom.
Alright, so I should just be able to attack him. Test 2.
Yeah, keep the disadvantage.
Yep, Fizz.
And that's a hit.
Freezing.
That's a fuck. So this guy
They should, because they can't see either. Yeah.
Let's see.
you being prone gives him advantage, so he cancels his disadvantage out of being prone. That's a hit.
But I'm a smaller car. Wait a minute.
Alright, are you considering me 50% covered and thus blinded?
You're effective.
I'm gonna go right there.
Let me give you a saving throw. Failed.
So is that a... Does that count as a skill or an ability check?
No, it's a saving throw. Constitution save.
Wait a minute. You're saying I earlier failed a con save?
No,
Yep.
you succeeded 2 half damage, didn't you?
Wait,
You
why...
got like a 2.
I don't understand, why am I taking 12 damage? Oh, it's a poison cloud, sorry. I forgot that it was poison, not just cloud. So does that mean that I can't move out to that other square? I already pulled it over.
Yeah, it moved him back somehow.
Yeah, I can't do it. The thing wasn't going.
Okay, so now I am no longer in the cloud. So I should not have disadvantage when I swing. Oh, also, before I do take damage, I'm gonna use Goliath Stone Endurance to... It's a bonus ability to self-heal.
If it lasts longer than 4 hours. Be healing priest.
Lasts longer than 4 hours, I'm gonna open a business.
Alright, if you hit, don't roll down.
I feel like the words "if I hit" is very insulting. I roll damage?
Yep, go ahead and roll that.
Dude needs to do a concentration check.
Well, yes, he does. How can you
Well, I don't know. Maybe the scripting is fucked up. Could that possibly be it?
Let me do. You know what? I didn't put the concentration on.
Even if he's not dead at the end of his turn, can we start our break? I'm gonna take my dog off.
Yeah.
Full gripe dragon. Ice cream.
I don't have any ice cream, but I'm fucking hungry. Eat some dairy for me.
So he did not pass?
No, he didn't. He rolled a 15.
Oh. Alright.
So yeah, before the drow goes, let's go ahead and read what I
Excuse you?
Plain.
Roomba's drunk again.
They do that. And I have one of the first generation one, and it's exceedingly dumb.
Ours is fairly new generation, but Tara was deeply disappointed because he really wanted the cat to ride it, and instead the cat just wants to murder it. The danger of the internet. It led him to believe that all cats love riding Roombas.
I mean, though I knew that wasn't true and that it's ridiculous, I would still be disappointed no matter how realistic my expectations were.
I keep in mind that a significant percentage of the magic is arts.
True.
Yeah, something happened in my dog's former life or something that she is just absolutely terrified / enraged at vacuum cleaners.
She's part dog.
That's a pretty common as well.
And it's not just like when they're on. It's like the mere sight of them sends her into a rage. And yeah, so Roomba,
The poison cloud is moving.
and there was one day where she managed to step on Roomba and the power button is on top. That was
Oh man, I got a good story for that too. When I was in middle school, we were like taking care of like my niece for like 3 months because her parents were going through some stuff, and she was like maybe 1 and terrified of the vacuum cleaner, and I got her to like get used to it, and I got her to like hug it as if it was like one of her teddy bears so she wouldn't freak out. But it was plugged in when she went to hug it one time, and she stepped on it, and just this little 1-year-old screaming bloody murder and running across the house, falling like 3 times. Terrible but hilarious, and I'll remember it till the day I die.
yes, very similar. My 4-legged idiot is currently in the cone of shame. For doing something equally stupid. I don't know where she found it, but she found poison ivy somewhere. She's got poison ivy rash on top of her snout, which of course, being a German Shepherd, is like 8 feet long of snout, and then above one of her eyes. Like the only parts of her that have remotely exposed skin because she is hairy as fuck, and there's hair that just wafts across my house all the time. But yet, she was still managed to get poison ivy.
Have you decorated the cone?
No, but I am now.
That's a great way to shame the animal further. I love it.
And she's smart enough to understand that she doesn't like the cone. And I woke up this morning and she had the cone off. And I have today off, so I was kind of sleeping in. And she hopped up and put her front paws up on the bed. And I just kind of realized, I'm like, no, get down. You're not supposed to be up here. Get down. I don't have my glasses on. I'm kind of like, wait a minute, something's not right here. Oh shit. So I go find the cone. She managed to get it off sometime in the middle of the night. Decided to scratch everything back open because we spent 3 days with it trying to get it to heal. And there's blood everywhere.
Your dog, like, loses the Darwin Awards.
Some days she's really smart. Other times she's really smart and evil.
Well, I would say, like, that's the
And
thing.
then there's days.
Sometimes the smart dogs are the ones that do the dumbest shit.
German Shepherds, particularly in my experience, are so smart that they tend to smart themselves into maimings of various types. That's why we end up suturing blood closed frequently and repeatedly.
But there's not
And
really
period.
much I can do for, where this is, because she can lick completely over the area. Because again, long snap, stupidly long tongue. Like I'm pretty sure if she tried, she could wrap her tongue 100% around her snout, like it was a fucking pretzel dog or some shit. No pun intended. So it's like, there's not really much I can do there.
Recommend you decorate the inside of the cone with the mouth parts of a Demogorgon.
Paint it to look like a mimic.
Or that.
Just fucking to me.
So, my ex has our Chihuahua, and it, like, slipped a disc or something, like the equivalent of that for this little Chihuahua. And it had to be on, like, hardcore bed rest for, like, almost 2 full months or something like that. So this poor Chihuahua basically spent almost 24 hours in a crate for almost 2 months.
Yeah, this is one of those times where I'm really thankful I work from home because I can just keep an eye on her all the time. But obviously, she's gonna have to be in her crate now while I'm sleeping. Which I don't really like doing.
Yeah, that's when I had to remove a growth from Jordan, but it was right over, like, his hip bone. So there's a lot of movement, and we have a 2-story house, and like, the cone wasn't a problem for him, other than the hilarious and like hitting it on every single
Everything, yes.
Well, not just that, but like every single step up the staircase, which was hysterical the first time, and then after that it was annoying. But the hardest part was I basically kept him drugged for like 3 days so that he wouldn't just tear it open.
Yeah, she was pretty drowsy on Benadryl for a few days. It was
Lucky.
nasty.
Most of them don't get drowsy on Benadryl. That's lucky.
Yeah, she was pretty chill. It's kind of weird. And I have a crate for her, and she's got a bed in there, but I just leave it open 99% of the time. She just goes and sleeps in there naturally.
Yeah, mine too.
Like that's her room. But yeah, she's not gonna get free range of the house at night.
They gave me tramadol to keep him chillaxed when he had the surgery.
Yeah, my dog has no chill. Like that's why I'm surprised the Benadryl worked.
We cannot hear you really well over the growling sound effects right now. A little better, I think. Nope,
It's not
better.
that the music doesn't sound louder, you sound quieter to me.
Agreed.
Yep.
Oh, I moved my mic. How's that?
Good.
All right, cool. We're good.
I forgot to move my mic. Got a corner. Make a ranged weapon. Make a ranged attack. Let me reread this cloud kill.
So far, I've only heard ranged attack about 3 times.
I know, I'm looking for a spell, but they're all ranged attacks.
Also, I've noticed that the cloud has moved on its own.
Yeah, it moves 10 feet at the beginning of each of his turns away from him. Poison spray. I'm just gonna do that. And succeed. I believe that's a cantrip. So you don't even take half damage. Let's make this turn. Green. Let me give you the Constitution save. Succeeded. 9 damage.
Okay.
Oh, he wants an acrobatics check too.
Oh yeah. Thanks for
Let's
reminding
go.
me. Thanks for
Oh,
reminding me.
I wanted to.
Why would I be doing an acrobatics check to step over his
Because
dead
you're
body?
you're
'Cause you're
moving
running-
in heavily
yeah.
obscured space, and I
You're
want to see
blinded.
you fall on your dragons.
I'm a dragon.
Fall on your dragons? I thought you were going to say dragon snout or dragon snoot, but just on your dragons is like a very weird implication. And I'm all for it.
Know what I'm saying?
Oh.
I believe I-
Man. So, Rain starts running, and she jumps over this dead body, and she looks at Dre on the floor and says, "That's how you do it." And she rolled a 19 on her acrobatics check.
Okay.
Uh-oh, Cloud expires. She knocked the concentration off.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, sweet. I get an attack.
I hit him in the head. And you wanted me to fall on my snoot.
I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah, you get
To be fair, even though this is a better outcome.
To be fair.
To be fair.
Want to go ahead and
God,
take your attack?
Ah. This is
Oswald gets one too, right?
yeah.
Yep.
Ah.
Oh, he done failed it.
Oh, that was a save. Okay, so you failed to save.
Yep. Boom.
And he's dead.
We bring the fuck.
Oswald,
What am I doing?
you had a ready action, right?
Windows is statuesque. Or no, it's for on the mage, actually.
All right.
I don't know if you can. Are you close enough to the mage to hit him? How far
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
see?
He's
got a
been my
longbow.
target.
Oh, all right. Fuck him up, dude.
He's got a longbow too, right?
You betcha.
Yeah, you can reach him from there. And that's a hit.
With 3.
And that's it.
It rolled better than 1 damage. I'd have taken care of it, but you know how that goes.
Root? Anything? Criv, anything?
Nah.
Oh, that's fine. There we go. Wolf brush.
That was a beautiful damage roll.
Snake eyes.
Also, yeah,
Yeah, this is super
I don't know.
damage.
There's some lag.
Oswald. Back to back.
Get out.
That's crazy.
Damn. Oh man, you pulled out the tarot rolls.
I'm gonna hang my head in shame there.
The what?
Back to back.
Tarot rolls.
Dre, you are still prone, my friend.
That means I have to take an action to stand back up, right?
Half your movement to stand back up, not an action.
No.
Yeah.
Since he's not that tall.
I'm assuming you're gonna.
Is there a
stand
button
up,
for
right?
that? Yeah, no, it is. I am.
I took
Is there a
it
button
off.
for that? Okay.
So if you
Make
want
sure
to
I have the
move,
right
you'd
things targeted.
You'd only have 15 more feet. You got 30.
Movement would be to run away. That's silly.
Hey! I assess the
Are you still
situation
standing
before
in the pool
engaging.
of blood? You want another athletics check? To see if you're able to stand up?
Wait, do I need an athletics check to stand up? Fuck it, yeah, just...
As you try to stand up, you slip and fall down again.
It's not that far of a distance, so...
Please do.
Alright, is Statuesque still alive? Because on my
Yes, he's
screen
the
he's
only
showing
one
it.
left.
Okay.
Both are hits.
For minimal
Paper
damage.
cutter. Alright. One person to He misses both times. He's gonna take off.
Apparently the Quagga is really drunk.
So, Dre, you get an attack of opportunity.
Just roll damage. Or roll hit then damage.
Yeah. Melee hit.
Oh, that was almost a 20.
Yep. That was a hit.
4 minimal damage.
Oswald, you were on the ceiling, right?
10 feet up the wall.
I mean, technically not.
So then you don't get an attack of opportunity. Because he didn't have a
I'm with
melee
me.
range, since you're on the ceiling.
If that's where the ceiling is, we never did say.
10 feet high.
Alright, I'm on the ceiling.
Gothak.
Wolf Rush should get an opportunity
No.
attack.
He didn't leave his melee range. He's within melee range.
Ah, I got you.
Let me put Wolf Rush in square. Yeah, he's got to leave his range. Who's attacking?
That mage is dead. He's real dead. Super dead.
Yeah,
You're
he's got
just
a
like
big skull and crossbones on his token there.
hackety slashing what's left of it.
Well, I had a different screen up over the map, so I didn't actually see the skull and crossbones.
Yeah, he's dead.
So what's left?
That
One's
Quagga.
running away at the north end of the hall.
Yeah, the Koga ran off.
Oh, that's a long way away.
You could go wipe the blood on Dre's arm.
Who are you kidding? He's not going to wipe it off.
Yeah, I'm really not.
Holy crap, is this laggy as fuck?
I know, something's up with this map tonight, I think.
Very stealthy barbarian charge.
He's just sauntering over there.
Well, I mean, on my screen, I haven't even passed Dre yet.
Oh.
Yeah, you're stuck on the corner. It looks like.
Okay, well, either way, I was gonna move up to right next to Oswald Square, which, because I have reach, will allow me a melee attack. My melee attacks.
So you moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35 to get over the body.
Really? Because I'm just diagonally crossing squares.
Yeah, but there's a corner there. You can't cut that corner. You gotta go around that corner.
In real life, I could cut the corner that way.
So that's 40 to there. How much do you have?
So it's 40 to the square, like right there. Then I'll just javelin throw. Let's
Alright.
javelin throw.
Uh-oh. This one hits him right in the ass. Whew. That one got his attention. Rain.
I mean, I'm gonna back up to here to keep an eye on things, and that's it.
Alright, you ready in action?
Should anything saunter through that door which is hostile, I will beat upon it, yes.
Alright. Root, anything?
He's just in my backpack.
Alright, back in the backpack chilling. Kriv,
Nope.
he's gonna stay there.
What are you saying? Are you gonna take a swing at my baby dragon?
Well, does Kriv not see this Quaggoth running right at him?
Running right at him.
Well, in his direction.
Well, the Quagga doesn't have a ranged attack, and I assume Kriv is at the ceiling.
Alright.
Which I'm led to believe makes him invisible. But I will go back here. Since you appear to be threatening in the general direction of my baby dragon.
Is this a humanoid?
Quaggoths? I do not believe so. Let me see.
They're like
Medium
lumbering
humanoid, yep.
quadrupeds.
Medium
Yeah, but
humanoid.
they're kind of quadrupedish, like walk on all fours when travel kind of thing.
Yeah, here's a picture.
I mean, I wasn't gonna infer whether or not it was a humanoid from a picture. Shit.
But their
Well.
description is medium humanoid.
There goes that spell. Alright, I am out of second, third, and fourth level spells, folks.
We're due for a long anyway.
Oswald.
Giggity.
That's a hit. Critical. Makes up for the 2 fucking places. There he goes.
I'm with that.
And
Are we out of combat?
victory. Out of combat.
Picking up my arrows.
Alright, collect 50% of the used ammunition. Let me
Basically, I lost 4 out of my pack.
clear the dead. maybe. Please. How come it's not clearing them? I'll just go through and clear them one by one then. Give me a minute. Alright. Cleared them. See if these things had any loots. No, they didn't.
Not even the mage? Surely he had something.
If he doesn't have any good loot, I'm gonna scalp him.
Let me roll
I mean,
a
that's
random loot parcel for him.
that's.
I can't tell if you like my idea or you really don't.
I mean, I did just get done deciding to hack things off of a chromatic dragon solely because she was a chromatic dragon, so I can't fault you.
Hmm.
Satisfying number of dice.
Is it done? Okay. Wow, nice. That's nice.
Heard that a few times.
You've heard is it done or that's nice?
The first one. Definitely not the second one.
Ooh. Ooh.
You guys have one of these, right?
That before too.
One because we
Actually-
now
Isn't that our third one actually?
that's our third. I'm carrying one. There's one in the parcel, and this is a third.
Yeah.
I feel like Wolfbrush should be carrying a bag of holding so he can stuff extra herbs in it.
Didn't he get the last one?
He
I
might
have
have
this
taken the last one.
seemingly unending
I mean, he's already holding.
special
so-
herbs.
He can
Yeah.
grow his special herbs. I feel like we should have a bag of holding for our bags of holding.
So they have a bag of holding.
Yo, dog.
A caltrip, a Kairos
I feel like
Chiroparse.
By
I don't-
exception.
I don't want to commingle my bag of holding.
Get my bag!
Bag of holding, a bone caltrip, a Chir.
It's only gay if the bag's Dutch.
Isoprass, cloth gold vestments, cloth of gold vestments, whatever that is. It's just a knick-knack. Embroidered silk handkerchief, a lupus lazuli, a light hammer, a mace, a pair of engraved bone dice, a piton, a potion of healing, a roctopus bit,
Octopus!
whatever the fuck. Roctopus tentacle grants advantage on
A
one
what?
save versus petrification, then dries up into a desiccated husk. Okay.
That sounds like a thing Gothak needs.
Alright, hold on. I need this. I need to look at this party sheet more carefully.
Roctopus.
Yeah, I'm now looking
What is
through
this?
it too.
I intend to take those gold vestments because I assume that they have meaning to him, rip them up, desecrate them, and put them back on his corpse.
There's a scroll in there too, and a tent. Let me drop that.
The
in
blue
party sheet.
blue lipstick was identified. I don't know if that was intentional, but
We got the blue lipstick from the
yeah. But did you read what it does?
No, it was
The
not.
attuned creature does not need to drink as long as this is applied.
Oh. Fancy.
What was it called? Lipstick?
No, the blue
There's an
lipstick.
oil of slipperiness in there.
We have invisibility dust.
Yes. Where have you been? Am I the only one that keeps track? No, that makes
Yes.
sense. I'm a
I'm a-
dragon.
I'm a
I don't.
I'm a quarter
Blue
retarded. You must
lipstick.
remember this.
I don't see blue lipstick.
Oh, it's water now. It's been identified.
What's it called?
Kiss of water.
Kiss of water.
Oh, yeah. Kiss
Man, oils, freeness. God,
I know, right?
good lord. Oh,
I did click on it, saw there was a lot of reading, and moved on. So
So if
at this
there's
point in the
stuff
night,
in
I'm
there that you
definitely
want,
staying
grab
in
it.
character.
getting that octopus bit just because I it's not in me
Edward,
to not take it.
in it. Come on, you're gonna take it.
Is
Purple
Wolfbrush
mushrooms.
not taking the quote soft purple mushrooms?
There's 7 potions of healing in there.
Yeah, I'll take the mushrooms, but did you guys know you can get like edibles on pizza these days? Like it's
Yes.
pizza with weed
Pineapple?
in the pizza.
I have stock in a company that does that.
Yeah. So what are these mushrooms?
They're purple.
They're purple and soft.
Excellent.
There's other mushrooms too, non-ID name plant.
But mushrooms technically. Okay.
I'll ID
I need
this
a
one.
nap.
This one's fun. I'll ID this one. Dragon tongue mushrooms.
Excuse me.
Yep. Wolfrush can take the dragon tongue mushrooms.
You could delete one of those cloth gold vestments because essentially I just took it off of the drow, tore it up, desecrated it, and threw it back on him.
Cloth of gold vestments, delete it.
Yeah,
Dragon
Yeah.
tongue mushrooms
can
cause
heal them now.
hallucinations if brewed into tea. Yep.
Subtracted 2 potions of healing. I took 2.
We should take the dust of disappearance.
Most deaf.
I do not desire.
You just if you drag it from the party sheet inventory to your inventory, it automatically deducts them.
Yeah, I've heard that, but no, it ain't working. So I just adjusted my quantity.
All right, I dropped it from 6 to 4.
I tried that 3 times before I asked you to change.
Yeah, Wolfbrush.
It might be the laggy stuff affecting it.
Take those dragon tongue mushrooms.
I can't do anything.
Fair enough.
I've been clicking on the button and it just lags. I need to restart. I'll be back. Like I can't even get to this inventory stuff. I'm sorry.
Decide who gets the 3rd bag of holding.
I don't yet need it. I mean, I'm sure I will at some point, but for now I can do without. So
If you want it, take it.
Either me or Wolfbrush should take it.
I'd say you go ahead and take it. He can grow his herbs.
Did he get the
Yeah,
purple
if I can
mushrooms?
take it, I will.
I put the dragon tongue mushrooms on your inventory sheet.
Okay.
Did you get the purple ones?
I have no idea.
Yes, because what's happening is when I click on the shield on bag of holding or anything, my cursor doesn't actually change. So when I drag it away, nothing comes with it.
And right now, when I click on a button, it just doesn't do anything.
In the past, it has worked, but tonight it's just not doing anything.
Okay, purple mushrooms. Let me drag them over to Wolfbrush. All right, purple mushrooms are in wolf brushes. What are you trying to get out of there,
Bag
Oswald?
of holding goes to me.
Inventory, bag of holding. All right, it's on your inventory.
Thank you.
Anybody else need me to drag anything out of there? There's still 5 potions of healing.
For reasons, give. Trying to decide who ends up the most hilarious with the dust of holding or disappearance.
Well, it's a cloud. Everyone within 10 meters of it will go invisible. So
Correct.
any of us can really use it as a group, even.
Give it to
I was going to say Wolf Brush should get it because I can already disappear.
Right.
But if it's a cloud, then maybe one of the melee should have it.
I was
It'd
gonna
make
say one of
everybody disappear at the same time.
the 3 of us, and I feel like for reasons Dre should carry it.
That's a
Well,
whole
Dre
lot of
should.
responsibility.
For reasons Dre should. For tactical, you should.
Okay, fine, I'll take it.
I didn't say that's the way we had to go. Because if we're playing in character, me and him might do something effective but stupid.
Okay,
Put it
dust
in
of
my
disappearance.
inventory.
There you go.
Yes, please.
That's applicable in character or honestly out of character.
This is true.
Who wants the lipstick?
Dre.
Yes, I have no desire to attune to it, and I feel like Dre would benefit greatly from it because he can dispense with worrying about ever drinking anything other than ale.
But if you're infinitely hydrated, then does that mean you can't get drunk anymore?
Of course not. That's not how that works.
I mean, you got me in a pickle here.
There's still a bag
Right,
of
but
holding
like,
in there too.
That should be in my. You move that to my inventory.
Yeah, that goes to Oswald.
I did.
I'm
There was
trying
2 of
to.
them.
There was 2 of them. Oh,
Yeah.
then yeah. Only 3 people don't have one, so pick somebody.
Who
There's
wants
only
that
2
bag of
people.
holding?
Right? We should have 3 people have one now, so we got an extra one.
All right, I'll take one.
That Dre or Gothic?
Gothic.
All right. I drug it over there. There's a beard comb.
Yeah, I saw that, but it's also worth a lot, so
We're not really money grubber type adventurers, so you take it. You're the one that would need it. You're the only one that would need it, I think.
beer,
Is
There's
it
some
fancy?
stuff in
drinking
there
money.
you guys gotta
It's got gems on
identify
it.
still.
Yeah, like, is it a fancy beard comb? Because maybe he wants that.
It is a dwarven
Shiny
beard
rocks go
comb
click back.
made of lapis lazuli and set with gemstones.
Yep, that sounds fancy. Give it to him.
It's a fancy purdy beard comb for dwarfs.
Like, even if it wasn't, I mean, like, he's the only one with a beard, I think, so he should just take it regardless.
Certainly the only one with a dwarven beard.
All right, let me distribute some money here.
That's some good fucking change.
Yeah. That's before you sell all this crap that's in your inventory over here. Good thing you got a bag of holding to hold all them coins. All right. What are your wishes?
We needs a long rest.
We do.
So what are you gonna do?
Why
Meanwhile,
do you
she's
always
cooking.
make that taunting voice?
That's just I just
He's
need
going
to
to
know what you want
ambush
to
us
do.
if we let him.
What you gotta do? It'll be fine.
I mean, you're in this creepy spiderweb filled thing where you just killed a drow and some drow bodyguards.
Come on, man. This isn't that creepy.
It's actually less creepy because we've killed the dirty fiend.
Where have we been locally here that would be slightly safer?
Well, there
Weren't
wasn't
there a whole bunch
anything.
of beds back there?
Yeah, up there where the
Yeah, but those beds are inhabited by dwarf skeletons.
yeah the dwarf
And?
skeletons are.
And
Mm, I don't think I'm gonna fit. Nor will Gothak.
that seems like a y'all problem, not mine.
Even drunk yet. Why do you need a nap so bad? Oh, you do have a headache. That's a lot of red numbers.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, back in the catacombs, it says chill haunts these catacombs. The walls themselves are carved with the imagery of mountains marbled with veins of glittering minerals and inscribed with dwarvish script. The tombs testaments to the bitter end of the Millarkin clan.
That's
line
malarkey, man.
Malarkin clan line. The walls like shelves, each bearing a symbol, a mountain with a gem at its heart. Dre can read Dwarvish, so there's a transcript that reads, "To ancestors past we salute, to sons and daughters we beg."
I feel like just translating that probably took the equivalent of a long rest anyways for me to try and sound that out letter by letter.
You should be able to read. Or, are you that dumb?
It's not that he can't. He's actually not, but that's how
He
he
should be
argues
able
it.
to read basic of his own
Right,
tongue.
Dwarven. And he knows
Right.
that
Yeah.
the religious symbols in that catacomb are for the dwarven patron god, Dumathoin. You guys remember that
Didn't
name?
I already fail a religion check
You-
like 3 or 4
You
He
did.
actually failed this very thing, didn't he?
Yeah,
He might have.
he did. So
Dumathoin,
good.
a dwarven patron god of mining and exploration, and the protector of the dwarven dead.
Yes.
Dumathoin
Okay, so
he was in the Dragon Heist one too, right?
yes. Because in addition to mining and such, he's also a little tricksy. Okay, well, there's a closed door down here. So, I like doors when we're napping. Hold on. Crib's gonna backtrack and see what's up here. If you attack my dragon, so help me, I will end you.
So you gonna investigate the door?
I'm not investigating the door. Crib is revealing the map so I can see where the hell we've been.
Any perception check on the door?
You can push a perception check to the rest of us on the door.
Let me see who's in the room. It was Wolfbrush, Dre, and Rain. Let me do that.
Glad we didn't just go to sleep. I smell bullshit.
an exceeding amount of it.
Doing perception.
Why am I getting an acrobatics check?
Should be perception.
Says acrobatics.
Mine said perception.
I mean, I got both. I got both an acrobatics check and a perception check,
Oh,
and I
that's
will
probably
prove it
from the
by
last time.
rolling that acrobatics check too. But I'm not gonna perceptively like backflip, although I could.
That would be
Wow.
awesome.
Look at these rolls.
I didn't get
Jesus.
a check.
I don't think
Nice.
you were far enough in the room.
Yeah.
Line of sight on the door, if that's what you're talking about.
Dre.
Yeah, it's right
is-
next to me.
Dre's kind of, distracted with the blood on the floor that he slipped in. Trying to, he's looking at the soles of his boots and trying to figure out what the fuck happened. But
That's how a dwarf would respond to a pool of blood.
Rain and Wolfbrush, since you guys rolled 24s, You can hear scratching from the other side of that door.
Oh, good.
Don't open. Dead inside.
Same, bro. Same.
And like chittering, like
Clearly, it's a bag of kittens.
What's the plan, boyos?
Oh, I have a meme for this. Hold on.
I should have known.
you're gonna make camp there. You guys gonna go for a long
No,
rest, or you gonna go knock on the door?
we're gonna go make camp up here. It seems better.
And that is what.
And
Is
I'm gonna make our bubble of don't fuck with us.
Oh, that's where you fought the Quaggroths earlier.
Yeah, they're super dead now.
Can we like double check this shenanigan for shenanigans? There's no doors or other
I
stuff.
can't move anymore.
Same.
Up, there we go. It's moving again. It's just really fucking slow.
I swear Fantasy Grounds is the equivalent of a Bethesda alpha game.
Are you using the arrows to move, or are you dragging it?
Dragging it.
Using arrows to move.
Yeah, you can do that.
Do that?
I didn't know that was a thing.
And if you use a number pad, turn the numlocks off, you can go diagonally too.
Building a campfire. Oh, nice and toasty. Firing up some of them tasty snacks.
So you guys want to take a long rest in here?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're fucked.
snacks.
All right.
We got the bubble of no DM fuckery.
Yep, he did
It's
that.
the DM. Do you really think he cares?
I really think he should respect the class skill that I spec'd for. Because if he wasn't going to respect it, I would have chosen a completely different fucking druid circle.
Did
Respect,
you just pull a
respect.
respect my authority?
No, I'm just saying that I would have chosen a completely different fucking druid circle if he wasn't going to respect the party-friendly tool set that this class carries with it.
He's a support class.
What's the spell say? It doesn't say
We do this
attunement, right?
every time he casts the spell.
Just do whatever the fuck you're gonna do.
Help guard your respite.
Total cover blocks the sphere.
Right. You get a +5 bonus to dexterity and wisdom perception checks. And light cannot exit. But if something wanders into it, it still happens. Hmm. Rest.
Fond of that manatee.
Nothing happens through the night. And everybody gets a long rest. So that means go through and take off the effects. I don't know, you got 2 Hearth of Moonlight Shadows. For some reason on Oswald. And 2
Oswald's just extra
Andre.
fancy. Oh, looks like 2 on all of us.
3 on
Except
Dre.
poor Root.
Except Gothic's only got one.
Or I only have one of. Oh yeah.
A Rage comes off.
I hate that mechanic. I don't know about you, but I can totally sleep while enraged in real life. It's pretty easy.
Alright, all the effects are off. And you spend your long rest in there. And everybody wakes up in the morning all refreshed.
Do I need to add coding for that ring of necrotic resistance, because I'm noting that it is no longer on me?
What is it?
It's my ring of necrotic resistance.
Where's that at? Ring.
I've been attuned to that for a real long time.
Oh, I got a new attunement thing too. You notice that?
Mm-hmm.
I should be.
I just noticed that it's actually not there.
Items, Ring of Necrotic Resistance. Yeah, it's under your items. You just got to apply the effect. There you go. It's on there. Yeah, you got it on you. On your effects, on your combat tracker.
Yeah, I see it, but that's fine. As long as it's actually there.
Yep. Ring of Necrotic Resistance, resist necrotic.
Okay. Jolly good.
It's not showing on my screen.
Yeah.
Do you have one too?
Oh,
No,
No, you say see it for her.
Combat tracker. She's not showing it.
When you click on the boot with the wings, it doesn't show it?
Nope.
No,
you know
not
what?
there.
I noticed something earlier. It's set to GM. There you go. How about now? You should see it now.
Yeah, it showed right up.
Yep. See, I can set stuff, like if you've got a curse, I can set it to where only the GM can see it.
You wouldn't want us to all know what it is.
Right. So if it
That's
was a
pretty
curse,
funky.
it would be like that and you couldn't see it.
You did that to me before.
It's true. He did.
Alright, we're all good?
Mm-hmm.
What next?
Just remind everybody that I am going to have to resupply sometime in the near future.
Did he
I'm okay for the moment.
do whatever fancy nonsense he had to do with that ornate bow to figure out what it is?
Yeah, I was waiting on that
Oh
to see
yeah,
what the.
yeah. Let me identify all of that stuff in the thing because you took a long rest.
We could use this long rest to safely go back to town. So he can restock. I mean, I could use some more potions. And didn't we find something last week?
I
Could
did
have.
everything. all
like
the
a
stuff.
stock of something to pay someone to come get for us.
Belt of dwarven kind.
Yeah, you guys hired the goblins to come get that beer, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that's
deliver
right, we
it to the
hired that
tavern.
That belt of dwarven kind's kind of rad.
My shit didn't get identified.
Really?
Yeah.
In your inventory, right? Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Everything was in the party sheet got identified. What do you got? Let me go through it.
Oh, the elephant figurine
Am
should
I
do
reading
something.
this correctly? My ornate longbow is just pretty.
If it was
Elephant
in your
figurine.
inventory, I don't think it was done.
No, if
That's
it's
a
in your
thing, right?
inventory, I got to go through and do it. What else you got? Wolfbrush. That's
The
not
the,
ID.
the wand. The wand.
The wand.
There's a
Exotic
wand.
wand.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a wand of wonder.
It's a wand of Wonderwall. Every time he casts it, it plays Wonderwall.
Anything else on your inventory needs to be ID'd?
I don't think so. I mean,
You got the mushrooms
where'd that
ID'd?
elephant go?
Oh, you purple mushrooms.
Elephants?
Purple mushrooms are ID'd.
Snuffleupagus?
Yeah, where'd the elephant go?
Figurine. It must be this. Figurine of wondrous power is a marble elephant.
I like that. I like that elephant. What does it do?
And Oswald, you had, where's it at? Crossbow.
Ah, I can summon an elephant.
My ornate longbow.
It's an ornate longbow. Where's
This
it
is
at?
spectacular.
Ornate longbow. There's a longbow plus
Another
2.
plus.
You already had one, yeah.
Plus two. Exactly the same one I already got. Only this one's pretty, I guess.
Anything else? Anybody else have anything in their inventory that needs to be ID'd?
Bracers fancy at all? They're just called bracers currently.
Where are they at? In your inventory?
Yes, sir.
Inventory.
Wolfbrush, can you read that scroll of friends?
No, they are
Seems like-
fancy bracers.
What?
There's a scroll of friends in the
No, probably not.
parcel.
You
It's-
can only cast things that you are in the school of.
Right.
Is it a
Oh,
druid
shit. Those
spell?
are- That's
It's probably not a druid spell.
Those are kind of dope.
those are real dope.
They look like cup holders to me.
They do kinda. Bracers.
Does it tell us if it's not identified?
Um,
Because the only thing I have is that bronze crown, but I don't know if it's unidentified or if it's just a plain bronze crown.
Don't know. After it's identified, it'll change its description.
Armor and
Bronze
using
crown.
no shield.
no, it's already
That
ID'd. It's
dwarven
just a
belt
bronze
wouldn't-
crown.
Okay, I kind of thought so, but I wasn't sure.
Somebody else should take that dwarven belt other than Goth Acherai because it's Constitution edition. If you read it, only goes up to 20. And yeah,
Well, my con's only 16 because I put mine into strength instead.
16 plus.
Yeah.
Anybody have
Everybody
anything
yeah.
else in their
Potions of
inventory?
healing. We still got 5 potions in there.
Those bracers of defense would be good for somebody that's, quote, not wearing armor and not carrying a shield. Which eliminates Gothak despite his near nakedness. I think Wolfbrush is the only person that benefits from him then, yeah?
Well, I mean, even if it would help me more, I think it makes more sense to go to him so he's less squishy because
I agree.
it would make me better. I'm still strong enough to work, and with this build, I'll eventually hit 20 con anyways.
I can actually acquire them and fling them back in the parcel. Yep, they went. So maybe let's give those to Wolfbrush.
bracers of defense to wolf brush.
Mm-hmm.
Let me drag it over there. There you go.
Check out those bracers. And not using a shield. You have no armor and you have no shield, right? You wear leather armor. Oh. I thought you were in a sweater.
But I can use them because I don't use the shield in combat because I use a two-handed halberd. I really only use that shield for like the sentinel side effects outside of it.
Alright, give them to Gothic.
Bracers of defense. Put them back in the inventory. And give them to Gothic.
Surprised Dre didn't try to klepto the belt anyways because of the beard buff on it.
Yeah, I saw that, but then I was thinking that it just from a stats perspective would
Oh,
make more
you
sense
know
with somebody
what?
else.
It would be highly beneficial for Bladebiter to have this, it occurs to me.
Yes,
Wait.
for a number of reasons.
Oh, for the belt, you mean?
Yep.
Sorry, I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about the shield, and I was like, man, this is gonna. I mean, the bracelet. This is getting around.
No. The bracers only make sense for you because I am both wearing heavy armor and carrying a shield at all times. But yeah, like, beak read right, dwarvish, dark vision out 60 feet. I don't have to worry about the beard.
But you're gonna get one anyways.
No, it says if you're capable. I believe Bladebiter is not. Alright, I will take this belt of Dwarven Biznatch. Maybe. Play-ho. Talking. You are not pushing down your button.
Who that?
Alright, where to?
we get done with the inventory, is anybody else going to take this 5 potions of healing out of there? If not, I'll carry them.
You should carry him. Or give a couple to Wolfbrush and take the rest, because you two tend to be
I've got a
the
dozen already, so if Wolfbrush can have them just for emergencies.
that's probably not a bad idea since we're now using the plant as a speedy
Yeah,
healer.
That was pretty slick there.
Yep.
Have
Yeah,
your
that was a
grab the
200
potion out of the
you play.
backpack and go running.
Yep.
Those
give
are
him
regular potions of healing, which probably won't have that much effect on Gothic, but yeah, they can still for those of us in the back row. I mean, you're all using greater potions, right?
Yep. I assume we're gonna go deal with this chittering door.
Might as well now that we're healed up.
I mean, it's a door. Assuredly, they want to break it.
I'm just super frozen.
combination of lag and getting hung up on every corner you come across is just annoying.
Hold on, I take this call. Hello. Yeah, when I'm done. Probably about 10, 15 more minutes. All right. Bye. All right. Everybody's down there.
I'm restarting the fantasy grounds, and even it reloading is going super slow. Fuck it, I'm just gonna restart. I'll be back.
I gotta advance the day.
While we're dealing with time, how do I put something in my bag of holding?
Um, on your inventory, you see the second blank line. Whatever you want to put in your bag of holding, you would type. Say, what do you want to put in the bag of holding?
Put my spare longbow.
Okay, so whichever
Try it out.
longbow you want, on that second line, you start typing bag of holding and hit tab, and it will go underneath your bag of holding.
The second line thing, what are you talking about there?
You see where it says longbow +2? Which one do you want to put in your bag
Little
of holding?
line where it says location. Okay, I got you.
You want to put the longbow +1? There you go. And when you hit tab, don't hit enter because that'll create a new line. Hit tab.
Under the bag of holding and indented in. Looks right.
Yep. So if you want to put stuff in your backpack, you do the same way. You want to
Yeah,
put
we
stuff
had
on
it
your
at one
belt.
time. We had all that, but it's all undone. So I'll do it when we're not busy.
We waiting for Gothak to get back in?
I should be in a second.
good to go?
And even now, after a reboot, it's still fucking.
It might be on my end.
Yeah, it's dragging down my entire system.
I think it's cloud issues.
Yeah.
Some milk.
I think the Unity servers have herpes.
Could be.
All right, I'm back in for the moment.
Now I'm trying to. Now. Not responding. Hold on.
Nothing's more fun than games you can't play.
Yeah, we're almost at the end of the night too. And all my effects are blank. That's awesome. Okay, so what do you guys want to do? You hear that chittering sound, and the clawing sound is still coming from beyond that door.
I mean, I would think they're going to bust the door so we can see what there is to kill.
I was gonna politely knock and ask if I can borrow some brown sugar.
Okay.
Dre, kick the door. Never mind. He's stuck. I'm opening the door.
I enjoy that you broke his head.
No, I'm trying to do anything, and it's just not like I can. It's slow switching between windows, even
So as you
like the
open
different the party
door,
sheet and all that.
you get
Oh fuck!
horrible smell.
Close the door. Close the door.
And a scream. As you can see this thing over in the corner there.
Those things are kind of rad looking.
And that is when everybody's going to select all PCs.
We're gonna start another combat with 5 minutes to go.
No, but we're gonna get initiative.
Alright. Because I'm dragging ass here. I'm tired.
Man, them guys suck at initiative. Troglodytes. 3, 3, and a 5. And I think you can see around that corner. Can you see?
I can see 4 total.
Yeah, I see.
Giant spider and 3 troglodytes.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
How delightful.
Crib, let me roll that initiative. Root. Not that he needs initiative, but I'll roll it. And you are greeted by those troglodytes and the giant spider from the other side of the door. Let me read this. The ceiling is covered with webs that conceal a giant spider. The west door to the area is emblazoned with a bronze relief of a mountain with a fist-sized depression in its center. And sparkling veins of gold strip this hall. These minerals were preserved by the ancient dwarves for their natural beauty, but currently 4 troglodyte slaves of the Drow are mining the veins with pickaxes. And that's what you see on the other side of this door. And I think it's a good place to stop. About 2 minutes till anyway. And we will pick this up next week with the Wolfbrush starting off combat. I'm still lagging. Hopefully this won't happen next week. Alright, stream, I'm going to shut it down there. I'm going to talk to the guys for a little bit. Thanks for joining us.